Hi everybody, I'm Kathy Resnichek.
And I'm Richard Pressler.
And we're going to be talking about the third assignment in Module 2. And the third assignment looks at Layer 3 addressing protocols. So give us an insight into what the assignment's going to be about and what are people going to be learning in this section.
Sure. Well, as you can imagine, there's been different Layer 3 routing or addressing and routing protocols that have been created over time. But the one that essentially is the standard is Internet Protocol, IP.
Okay.
And so this assignment really focuses on IP version 4 with a little bit of IP version 6. The intention is that the student at least understands why we need to move to IP version 6, the advantages of it, some of the limitations of addressing that we have in IP version 4. But the most of the material is honestly on IP version 4 because that's what's running on most networks. It's what runs on the internet. That's what powers the internet. When you ping google.com, you get back basically 4 numbers separated by decimals.
Right.
Well, that is an IP address. And that IP address, understanding how it's built, how you assign them on the public internet, how you assign them on a private network, understanding how much space there is available within the IP ranges, understanding how subnetting works. We're also going to talk about classless interdomain routing, which is essentially a way of breaking IP subnet blocks up so that they can be smaller and smaller networks.
Okay.
We'll have a little bit on classful routing, which is the way the internet used to function back when you could actually look at someone's address and determine what size organization they were. Nowadays, you can't really do that anymore. The addresses have been mostly used up. So right now, on the internet at least, addresses are being assigned just as they become available. But it's good to understand a little bit of the history there, and then get into how the internet functions essentially, and how your modern computer network functions, because your computer right now no doubt has an IP address,
Right.
and it's communicating to a server that has an IP address, and somehow you're getting from point A to point B, and so we'll dig into how that works.
Yeah, because a lot of us just plug it in and it works, right?
Right, yeah, there's protocols like DHCP, which assign IP addresses to workstations. And that's important to understand how those protocols work, because when they break down, it might be your job to try to fix it and figure out what's really going on. So we'll talk a little bit about IP address dynamic assignment with DHCP in this assignment as well.
Great. Sounds excellent.
Good.